Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I am checking in on week 3 on my March budget, so I am going to go ahead and get started. I've already filled in my trackers here, and for anybody that's new, I do color code my trackers, and this is how I color code them. And as we can see, this is what the previous 2 weeks have been like. I track Wednesday to Wednesday to Wednesday. So now we are doing the 16th through the 22nd. And it seems like it was a fairly decent week as far as expenses go. So that's good. A few things that were just off, but you know, after last week, after the sudden death of my oldest cat, I allowed myself a little grace to, you know, eat out, get the pizza, you know, do some stuff. But I made sure not to go out and spend any extra money on like Amazon or any of that type of stuff. But I did order a pizza, and I did order a hamburger yesterday, my first day back to work, since last Wednesday. So, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with my debts. I have 2 that I have paid off. I'm going to scoot you guys just a hair closer so you can see a little bit. So the first one is on the 16th, which is my business credit card. This is the business card that I use as my credit card for business expenses. So this is just me paying it off. My business currently does not make any money, so I have to have it come out of my own personal income on some of the stuff. And one of the things was why it's a large amount on my business credit card is because I'm paying off my iMac that is currently trying to process a video right now. So if it sounds a little loud, it's because that is going right next to the camera. And so yeah, I'm due $195 currently towards that credit card, and I hope to bump it up and be able to get it paid off close to the end of the year. I'm working as quickly as possible to get it paid off. The next debt is the loan for the home security equipment, and that was on the 20th. This is just basically, it's a no interest loan. It's just paying for the equipment that was installed into my house for the home security system. Okay, going from here, we have, I'm using the rest of a sticker sheet, and I have a whole new one here. So we have 3 bills and total of 6 bills. So let's go ahead and get started with the first 3. The first one is my electric. It was on the 16th. And honestly, $68.39 is not bad for electric. And then we have natural gas on the 17th at $34.72. And then the next one, also on the 17th, is when I transferred money to my sinking fund. And that was $1,268. $1,268. Normally it's $1,400, but I need to pay myself back because I depleted some of the accounts earlier this month and last month. Okay. Next bill on the 20th is for my home security, the actual monitoring of it, which was $40.15. And then the next one is water on the 21st, $159.21. And then Netflix also on the 21st, and that was $10.81. That is it for bills. Let's go through the sticker sheets that I am not using right now. Restaurants. We'll pull that back out. We're not using anything on business, entertainment, crafts, personal, pet food, gifts, household, groceries, sinking funds, but I do have 1 miscellaneous. So let's go ahead and talk about the 2 restaurants. And of course, I'm going to have Jack and Sam trying to play right by my desk as well. Okay, so the two restaurants, I did order a pizza on the 20th. It might have been the 19th or 18th. I'm not quite, this is when it cleared the bank. Let's just put it, this is when it cleared the bank. I wanted a pizza, so I ordered one. I tried to keep it as minimal as I got a small pizza, but I wanted a soda, so I ended up buying a 2-liter bottle, which, looking at it, it was almost $4 for a 2-liter bottle when I could have just gone to the grocery store and bought one for like half the cost. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I got a pizza. I have soda. I'm good. The next one is that I bought a hamburger and fries and a soda when I was at work yesterday. And I took my lunch to work, but I was so hungry that I knew it wasn't going to actually like sustain me until I left at 4. And so I just went ahead and I had cash for my mom. She gave me $20 for St. Patrick's Day. So I used $12.62 of it to buy a hamburger. And then the last expense is the miscellaneous. And in an attempt to be a little healthier, I downloaded an app on my phone. It is Yoga for Beginners, and I went ahead and did like the free trial. Of course, I didn't use the free trial. I haven't used the app quite yet. So unfortunately, I've already bought the year subscription for $54.11. So, you know, when I downloaded the app, it was the 11th, thinking that I would do yoga this week. Life kind of changed last Wednesday, so this is where we are at now. So, Yoga for Beginners on the 20th. So in here, I'm going to go ahead and put the no spend trackers. And this basically is that I did not spend anything extra. So when it comes to bills and what the debt payments, those were expected. I knew we were going to pay those. So I'm going to go ahead and put those down on the 3 days. Not 3 days. I have more than that. I spent at Domino's and Otto's here. So today we have not had any expenses either. So we're doing that there. Okay, so that is what we look like for this week. I'm going to go ahead and do my check-in here on the other pages. So groceries, I spent nothing. Restaurants, I did spend some money. So I'm pulling out my calculator. Okay. $27.92 plus $12.62. $40.54. Okay. Let me pull out my red pen because I'm already in the negative on groceries for this month. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mark those. And then we had nothing for household, so that's good. Last week, the $940, it was the unexpected cost of the emergency vet and the regular vet with the passing of my oldest cat. So I do have additional from this month, or this week, so we have $54.11. Okay, so So I'm going to go ahead and mark that. Now, as far as the bills go and the credit card and all of that, I'm going to mark that over here on these columns. So electric was $68.39. Okay. Business credit card was $195. Okay, $195 minus, I'm taking the minimum payment. That is $24.26. I've already paid $15.79, so towards extra towards debt, so that is where I'm going to add that. A lot of this payment to extra debt came from my sinking funds, so it's not what's coming out of my paycheck. Let's just put it that way. It's coming out at some point from my paycheck, but it came from my sinking funds savings account. Okay, we've got that. Then we have the sinking fund transfer of $12.68. I already have that penciled in right here, so I'm okay with that. And I'm keeping it penciled in for right now because right here, I kind of do a budgeted amount. As you can see, my electric is way higher. Budgeted amount is way higher than the actual. So between electric, natural gas, and water, I add up the budgeted amounts, and if my actual amounts are less than the budgeted amounts, I take whatever remains from that and transfer it to my summer bill sinking fund. So for this month, it's expected to be $102.68. I'm going to see if I can actually transfer that over to my summer bills, or if I need to use it for extra stuff with, with last week's extra cost. So right now, I'm just going to kind of keep the sinking funds penciled right now until the end of the month, when I confirm if I can actually transfer this or not. So that's what is going on with that. So we've marked that. Natural gas was $34.72. Okay. Home security was $40.15. Home security loan $62.25. Netflix $10.81. And water is $159.21. So there we go. Now, as far as this page is concerned, I am going to be adding in some blue marker on some of these bills that I've gone through and get them calculated out, so I don't have to do that at a later date. Okay, so like electric, $68.39 is $91.61. Okay, 35 minus 34.72. And water. Okay. I'm actually going to add this over into the sinking fund section over here. Okay, so this is where I had money come out for paying some of the credit card bills, the extra debt payments. So not coming out of my paycheck. But so far, so good. We're not in the red over here yet. It's still early. I mean, we have, my next check-in will be on the 31st, so I'm trying to last that long and not spend any money. So I will be, that video, next week's video will be a little later because I will need to kind of like check in at some point that day and then film the video and edit it. But these are pretty simple to edit and straightforward when I go to edit them. So, but like I said, it's pretty simple. It's done. We're good. And I'm happy so far with this week, and seeing that I have more kitty stickers on my page, I'm happy about that. So that is my week 3 check-in. I hope everybody enjoyed this, and we'll be back next week with another check-in. Like I said, it will probably be later in the day. It won't be right at 8 o'clock. So just be prepared. If you watch these videos, it's going to be a little bit later because it is the end of the month. So I'm going to have to go through and do the month-end check-in type stuff to show you guys everything in here. So anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful week and are on track with your debt payments if you are in debt right now, and that you are also trying to, if you've joined a no spend challenge with me or savings challenge or anything like that. So I am going to be spending some money in April, but I'm going to try to limit the amount that I'm going to be spending to just absolute necessities. There are some things that I want to buy for my master bathroom that I did not purchase previously, so but I'm going to try to keep those at minimal cost as well. So I hope everybody has enjoyed this video, and I will be back next week. Bye everybody.